my next load. Heading to Iowa, USA. Huh. That's real neat. Oh, he has one cool attachment on his machine. So I guess I'm gonna look like that guy after we're done. So it's 3 layers. But my upper deck is longer. I think that guy with the dark green truck, he only has 10 feet. See, I have 11. And you see this guy is able to load one more. So like he's loading one bundle across. See, and then what is it, 2? Oh, actually no, that guy has the same thing. You see, he has in the front, he has 2 bundles across, like alongside the trailer, and 1 bundle across the trailer. Ah, the same thing. But his upper deck does look a bit smaller than mine. See how little space he has between the rear tire and drop on the trailer. This guy is really good with this forklift. He's like a young kid, I don't know, maybe in his late 20s. So evidently there's money in hay. What's he trying to do? Load me up to like, what, 16 feet tall or something? Is he crazy? Yeah, I imagine the shock on the, DOT inspector face if I start driving like that. Because those bottles on the upper deck, they're already sticking out above the truck, but that's like probably 13 feet, maybe 13.6, right? But if I was driving like that, that's probably like 16 or 17, I don't know. Yeah, so this guy has a big operation going here. So there's a house, there's a whole bunch of buildings, and he drives around in this golf cart, and there's hay everywhere. That seems to be like the last piece. Ah, no, actually, yeah. Now, once he's done, the actual fun begins as I'm throwing straps over this super tall load. Time now is 2:15 local. Of course, it's never easy. So the first problem is my straps are too short. For this load, you need 40-foot long straps. I have some of those, but most of mine are regular 30 feet. Well, here's what I figured I would do. I did it last time. It's because my straps are short, I have to use something to extend them, so I just gonna use one chain. I have these short, I think they're 10-foot long chains, and I had to make a hole. It's really tough to, you know, basically you have to, I use some of my tools, you know, to kind of drill a hole in there so that at least I can hook the hook from the bottom. I know it's not, I would prefer to put it around, but there's just too much hay in there. Let's see how it works. If it works, then I'll do it on all the rest, because all my straps are about 30 feet long. Just for the to add some spice to this load pays 1,300 bucks gross to Landstar on 600 miles. So I'll probably make 1,000 bucks, which is not bad for a day work, but that's the hassle I don't like. You know, these loads are more for people that do this all the time, so they have the right equipment. You know, I don't have a need for 40-foot long straps, so I only have like, what, so far I found 3. So I put them on the front of the load, but now I have to deal with this mess on each bundle. This one didn't go over because of the wind. Jesus, I'm gonna be here forever. I wanted to reach Fargo today. So again, that's what happens when you take a cheap load. Well, some people would say, you know, why would you want to drive 600 miles empty? Well, I don't know. Come on. And there's always wind in these places when you pick up this hay. I'm definitely gonna get some curious glances from DOT inspectors, but you know, what do you do? This should be safe. I tried using a longer chain, like a regular 20-foot chain, and that's a pain in the butt because you really have to, you know, work with those winches, and plus the strap is all over there. But it does look okay, I think. You know what I think is gonna be one weird looking load. Finally finished. Let's check the time. I started at 2:15, now it's 3:45. Well, that's not bad. So 1.5 hours is gone, you know, in the open air, smelling hay, flowers, shit like that. And you know, I'm doing all this fun work, and one thought I've been having was, I wonder why not more people transfer from dry van divisions into flatbed work. What do you think? I'm still trying to figure that one out. Yeah, it looks pretty, I mean, it feels pretty solid. But definitely next time I'm passing Chicago, my favorite store there, what's the name? Top Stop in Lake Station, Indiana, exit 15 near the Flying J off I-94. That's where I buy all my straps. These are like $9.99 there. I'm gonna buy some 40-foot straps because, well, this happens to me maybe like once a year. Yeah, like last time I did hay, I think it was in the spring. But now all I need to do is go scale so that they know my gross weight, and then the paperwork. I still don't have any bills of lading. I don't have the customs invoice. I guess they're gonna give me those at the scale. And even though I'm like 20 kilometers away from the border, but I cannot cross into US, first I have to call my agent, you know, dispatch for this load, and give him the info about the load, like the weight and stuff like that, where I'm crossing, and he needs to prepare the ACE, electronic manifest, and then I have to scan and email that to the customs broker, who I have no idea is on this load yet. So it's probably going to be another hour till I'm able to cross the border. So what I'm trying to say is that there's always much more work involved when you deal with cross-border shipments. Driving towards the border, and the wind is pretty strong, blows right into my face. I tried driving at 60 miles per hour in top gear, and my turbo was over 30 psi. So now I'm just driving in 8 low or gear 12 at 82k an hour, which is just over 50 miles. It's because this straw, actually I learned that, yeah, what I'm hauling is not hay, it's straw. And the difference is this is a much cheaper product. And also crossing the border involves a simpler procedure. I don't need the electronic manifest because the value of this load is under $2,000. So just gave me everything, and they said just go to the border and show them this piece of paper, and you should be good. All right. But I wanted to drive to Fargo today, which is about 180 miles. But because of the wind, I don't want to do this. Otherwise, I'll have like 4 miles per gallon for sure. It's because this straw sticks out above the roof, and because of this very strong wind, so I'd rather shut down. I know there's a small truck stop just south of the border. You know, when I cross into US, I'm gonna shut down there because they didn't tell me it was an expedited delivery. I don't think any cows will die if I deliver this on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. So yeah, I'm passing a sign that says Emerson 30 kilometers, which is what, 20 miles. So that's it. That's my goal for the day. Just cross the border, get into the US and shut down. Maybe I'm just thinking maybe tomorrow the wind will change direction.